Hi, and thanks for joining me for a Crumbl Monday mini cookie test. So I was kind of annoyed. I came in to get the 6 flavors in minis and they only had 5 of them. This one they were missing. This is the new butter cake. So I had to get a whole one and it's huge and it looks very calorie laden. This is a look at it. Okay, and then besides that, I also got 6 minis, and because they only had 5, I had to get 2 of one flavor, so I got 2 of the lemon. So the flavors are semi-sweet chocolate chunk, butter cake, which is new, chocolate covered pretzel pie, lemon cupcake, honey bun, and peanut butter and jelly. Okay, so the first one up is the semi-sweet chocolate chunk, and here's what it looks like in a mini version. So it's a lot smaller than those big ones. So they only have these minis now available on Mondays. So it's like Mini Monday. Oh, it smells so good. Their description of it is chocolate chip, but make it chunky, a delicious cookie filled with irresistible semi-sweet chocolate chunks and a sprinkle of flaky sea salt. Why don't we give this one a shot? I brought a cutting board and a knife because I don't want to eat the whole thing. There's holy the calories in this. Okay, as I mentioned, it smells delicious. Okay, let's give this a taste. No disputing that's a good tasting cookie, but like a lot of the complaints with their cookies is they seem to be raw inside. I don't know if you can see that in this one, but yeah, kinda. Okay, I want to wipe this knife as much as I can because I don't want to contaminate the next flavor with cookie crumbs. What are you gonna do? Okay, the next flavor we will try is let's go with the lemon cupcake, which I have 2 of now. This is what it looks like. I smell only a hint of lemon. So what they say about it is it's a lemony vanilla cookie topped with a swirl of velvety lemon frosting and a touch of white sprinkles. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, there's not a lot of lemon scent. Okay, once again, it looks a little raw on the inside. And the lemon flavor is so subtle that it's kind of a rip-off. I'm not impressed. I would expect a lot more lemon flavor, and instead it's just overly sweet. Okay, up next, let's try this chocolate pretzel pie. What is it called? Chocolate covered pretzel pie. And the description is a brownie pie cookie baked with pretzel pieces filled with semi-sweet buttercream, then topped with more pretzel pieces and a drizzle of milk chocolate. Let's give this one a shot. You can definitely see the pretzels baked right into it. God, I can't imagine eating the large ones of these. Although I did. I don't know if you've seen my video, but I did a Crumbl review when they first opened, and they were the first ones in Canada, were in my city, and they were doing a Canadian exclusive kind of menu because one of the founders is actually Canadian, and so he wanted to make sure they had a Canadian flavor to them, but it appears now that the American and the Canadian menus are exactly the same. So I guess they abandoned that idea, which is probably for the best because I can't imagine how much extra work they were going through for this tiny Canadian customer base. Okay, let's try this pretzel pie. I didn't get a piece of pretzel in this. Okay, this one is really good, and it seems the cookie is baked all the way through. Yeah, I can taste the saltiness of the pretzel, but I didn't have any pretzel, so I want to try some with a pretzel. I don't think the pretzel really adds much to it, but the brownie cookie is delicious. Okay, let's try this cinnamon honey bunny, I think, or honey bun. What they say about this one is a deliciously rich cinnamon cookie smothered with a honey butter glaze. Okay, I want to make sure I get enough of the honey butter glaze to taste it. Again, it looks undercooked inside. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really undercooked. It's just really kind of soft. Well, it seems undercooked. Okay, let's try this honey bun. Okay, just after I said that, I think it's okay that it's undercooked. This one tastes kind of doughy. I can almost taste raw egg or something. And it's unfortunate. There's just a very slight hint of cinnamon. So, yeah, it's not that great. Okay, finally in the minis is this peanut butter and jelly. A delectable peanut butter cookie topped with swirls of peanut butter mousse and tart raspberry topping. I love peanut butter and I love raspberry, so I'm holding out a lot of hope for this one. Looks very decadent and messy. A little on the rare side. Smells good. Oh, yeah. Ding, ding, ding. New favorite. This one is really good. The raspberry is really tangy, like they said it was tart. And the mousse, peanut butter mousse, is really something I've never had before. Like really fluffy peanut butter. Yeah, good peanut taste. And I believe it said the cookie was peanut as well. Okay, on to the behemoth that I really didn't want to buy, but I want to let you guys know what this week's flavors taste like. So this one is a butter cake, and it's new for them. It's a warm, gooey butter cake baked with a crunch of sugar crystals. Yeah, I see those. And topped with a delectable buttery glaze and a smooth vanilla bean whipped cream. Okay, so yeah, I can actually see the vanilla bean in the whipped cream, and I guess the shininess of this bottom part is the sugar crystals. Interestingly enough, when I looked at the description of this week's flavors, I would have to say this week's theme is butter, because butter shows up 8 times in the descriptions, which also leads me to the calories. Had I got all minis, each mini is on average about 250 calories, so per sample I would have been eating 65 calories, and with all the samples combined equaling about 388 calories. And a Big Mac is 540, so that puts it into perspective. These little tastes I'm having, I could have almost had a whole Big Mac. Yeah, okay, so let's try this butter cake. I'm really hoping this one isn't undercooked in the middle. Okay, this one is not going to have a long shelf life because of the whipped cream. It's melting already. It smells good. Okay, yeah, I would definitely call this a cake. It's way too thick and airy to be a cookie. Well, the center does seem a little on the doughy side, but it's not as bad as some of the cookies. Flavor-wise, it's not jumping with flavor. I don't taste butter at all. They didn't have the ingredients and nutritional information available yet, so I'm not sure if this actually contains butter or if it's butter flavor or what. All right, let's rate these things. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give this butter cake, I'll give it a 3. It's really not spectacular. Okay, and then for the minis, I would give the lemon a 3. I'll give the chocolate chip an 8. It's quite good. And the raspberry peanut butter, I'll also give an 8. No, I'll give it a 9. The chocolate pretzel, I'll give a 7.5. And the honey bun, I will give a 3. So yeah, it's a real hit and miss week, obviously. Some are really good and some are just so-so. So that's it. That's the deal with Crumbl cookies for the week of June 24th, 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye.